What's going on YouTube? Yama welcome to the channel, and in today's episode what we're gonna do is call up the dealership where I purchased my beautiful 2021 MT09, and we're gonna find out what this ECU recall software issue is all about. If you want, stick around, stay tuned, and enjoy. If any of this content interests you, do me a huge favor. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you want, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification to be notified of all new uploads. Alright, so listen, I don't have memory like Yamanoob or like Chase on Two Wheels with all these numbers and configurations in my brain. So I'm going to read it off of the internet website where I found this. This link is from Yamaha. It says, recall Yamaha MT09 Tracer 9 GT faulty software can lead to a fall. So let's see what it says. It says here on the website that there has been exactly 3,594 Yamaha MT09, MT09 SP, and Tracer 9 GT models, years of 2021 and 2022 have been recalled in the US. So it seems like a US issue only. Main reason is a faulty engine control software. Under certain conditions, this switch can turn off the engine while driving, causing an unsafe driving situation. The main problem, if certain errors present, they can signal by a warning lamp as planned. So I guess if you're riding, maybe the check engine light's gonna come on to let you know something's going on, but in most cases, I don't think that's really happening. It says here that Yamaha is recalling a large number of affected motorcycles through the National Highway Transport Safety Administration. Yamaha itself states that the rate of affected motorcycles is 100%. That's a lot. Typically, recalls ranges from 1 to 5%, so it's consistent with the error production. So basically, Yamaha is basically admitting that there is an issue with these ECUs in their software. And it says here, this is how it manifests itself. So basically how it happens is when shifting down with the clutch, if your hand level is not fully pulled, the engine can suddenly die. The same thing can happen if the throttle grip is slightly open when downshifting or speed is above idle. So I don't know. That's pretty much like every turn you're going into. You're downshifting and hitting the gas to roll through it. You're probably going to have a situation if it's going to occur. Then it goes on saying that another fault is poor response to the engine when the throttle flaps are closed or when braking, then accelerated again. In this case, the indicator light should come on with an error, which it does not. For these machines, affected models were built between November 10 of 2020 and February 9th of 2022. So that's a lot of bikes. That's pretty much almost every one. Then it goes on to say that the recall is not known yet for the European models. So it seems like this issue is basically for the American ECU versions that were created or for the American ECUs that were produced for these bikes. Basically, it's every ECU in America produced for the 2021 MT09 or the GT Tracer. So we're going to call the dealership and find out if my bike is affected. Now, I called earlier, and of course, I don't know my VIN number by memory. So I'm going to call again. We're going to do it together. We're going to see if this bike needs to be reflashed or not.
Direct your call.
Service department, please.
One moment.
Thank you.
Service department, this is Eric. How can I help you?
Hey Eric, this is Jody. I called earlier in regards to the MT09.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm home.
Yeah, VIN number for it now?
Yeah, I got it when you're ready.
All right. Just a second. Let me get in here and make sure I'm not going to get kicked out.
No problem.
All righty. All right, go ahead.
So the VIN number is J as in my middle name, Javier, Y as my first name, ARN 892.
ECU reflash. Yes, sir, you do have that one.
So basically my ECU needs to be reflashed.
Yeah.
How does that work as far as setting it up to get that done?
You would just have to bring it in and drop it off with us because we're not taking appointments right now, and we're about 7 days out on our service work.
So I have to drop it off and just wait hopefully 7 days to get it flashed?
Yeah.
Got you. Is there, so there...
On that, I might be able to work it in sooner.
Right.
It just depends on, what kind of load we have and, that kind of thing.
I got you. Now, silly question. So, like, I have a YouTube channel, and I'd like to get some of this information as far as setting it up. So, is there any way, like, I mean, I'm pretty cool with Steve and Tristan and everybody there. They all know that I got the channel and I support the shop all the time because I always advertise that I got the bikes there, especially my R1. Is there a way, like, when we come to do it, I can somehow get a closer time frame to be there to just actually, like, record some of it and just the process of how it's done?
I can try and call you when it goes in the shop, or right before it goes in the shop.
Right.
That way.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't work too far from there, so.
Okay.
You know, I just you know, just to get some good content for the channel. But I mean, it seems like it's a pretty big issue because apparently, you know, on the forum, it seems like it's. I mean, I've never had the issue, and I ride this thing a lot. I mean, I got like 4,000 miles on it. I mean, I don't think that's a ton, but I mean, considering I just got it not too long ago, but I haven't had any issues with it. But apparently, it seems to be an issue that they're wanting it back.
Yeah, I was trying to see which one it was.
Does it say what the recall is for? Like besides the flash, does it give like a description of what it does? Or
it's getting a little bit limited throttle response, engine stall.
Yeah, that's what I was reading. Yeah, that's what I was reading. So basically, it's saying like what I read online is like if you're downshifting at the same time you're kind of rolling off the gas at slow speeds, it could turn off on you while you're riding. So I just gotta come by, drop it off, and then hopefully get it later in the week.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are open every Monday?
Yeah, we're here Monday through Saturday, between 8 and 6.
Okay, I'll probably do it on a Monday then. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it.
All right, thanks, sir.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so very cool. That was Eric at Seminole Power Sports. Sounds like a great guy. Read the same information that we had, except very limited. He was having issues blowing up the screen. I guess it's like on super fine print, but he basically confirmed that that's what's happening. It has to do with the throttle response when shifting and that the bike is cutting off. So hopefully it's an easy fix. Now, I'm wondering to myself if the guys that have already had their ECUs flashed by a reputable company like VC Cyclenut or Chrismore Mafia, if they're experiencing any of those issues, because you know when they flash those ECUs, they're giving them more gas, they're messing with the fuel map, they're messing with so many things that we love about these bikes, and they actually make the bike perform better than the stock ECU Flash. I'm wondering if they're experiencing the same thing because I haven't read that yet. Now, I'm reading a bunch of people with stock ECU issues. That is obviously the problem. I mean, Yamaha's admitting that there's a problem, and obviously there's people complaining about it. That's why they're taking the bike to get fixed, and that's how they even find out about this stuff. But as far as the guys that have their ECUs flashed, I haven't really read anything. I could actually reach out to Chrismore Mafia. I'm sure he would answer the phone and ask him. But as of right now, I haven't heard anything. I haven't read anything about that. So it's probably a safe bet, I would imagine, to go ahead and have the ECU corrected and then take it to get flashed. Because remember, once you flash your ECU, you void the warranty unless you flash it back. And that is doable, no problem. But let's say like if I send it off to Chris Moore, he's going to flash it for me. I'm sure he's going to save the original file. But if something happens, then I'm going to have to send it to him. He's going to have to reflash it, send it back to me, let me put it back in the bike, and then take the bike back to the dealer, because you know the dealership, well, maybe not the dealership, because some dealerships are pretty cool, but if you take it to the wrong place, they're automatically going to reject it, and Yamaha's going to reject it if they know that you've been tampering with the ECU. So that's one thing to consider probably before you're going to go ahead and flash it. Now, I have the DNA filter, I have the guy I want to do it, but I'm almost thinking safe bet, I should probably wait, get it corrected, and then get it flashed. So we shall find out. So guys, I don't know. What do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you're having those issues, let me know. I'd like to read about it. And for those that have had the ECU Flash and you guys are only experiencing great things, let me know too. Because if you're getting it flashed and it's running perfect and you're taking it to the track and you're riding like a hooligan out in the roads and just really killing it and nothing's happening, then I'm assuming that the flash is probably a good thing. But if you flashed it and it's doing it, please let us know. That would be some good intel for us to have for the channel and for the MT09 3rd Gen community. That would be great. So guys, word of advice, if you have not called your dealership, call them and find out. It's pretty simple. You just saw how we did it to see if your ECU is part of that list, because I will be honest with you, Yamaha did not send me a letter and my dealership did not call me. This is stuff that I read off the internet and I looked into, and I just called for myself to verify that my bike is affected. So call your dealership and find out if yours is affected, because God forbid that thing turns off while you're riding, you're going to be set up for a pretty, like Cycle Cruiser says, effed up day. And none of us want that. We love our bikes, we love our health, and we love our families. And the main goal is to take it easy on them filthy streets. Why? Because you got to work on Monday. So guys, thanks for checking out the channel. Peace.